Hey jerks, and welcome to day 22 of the Beer Jerk Advent Calendar. I'm Matt.
I'm Luke.
And I'm Stu.
Who's Stu? What are you doing here?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm the head brewer for Cowabunga Brewing, and literally just walked in to do a delivery, and these two pinned me down to do the video.
Good timing.
Yeah,
Yep.
so Stu has no idea what he's talking about, except when he's talking about the beer that he made.
Let's do it.
So this is a Licorice Allsorts Dark Ale.
Dark ale, that's right. Yep. So yeah, we just decided to got some ideas from different candy things. This happens to be one of our sales team's favourite candy, so
Okay.
recommended we tried to do it. There seems to be nothing much else like this in New Zealand at the moment, so yeah, created a dark ale with a bit of Black Forest rye from Gladfield, which is an exciting malt, and some Eclipse dark wheat, just to give it that black colour. So it's actually quite light in the body, very drinkable. And then a whole bunch of star anise and aniseed that we toasted up, threw into the boil, and that gives it all that aroma and flavour.
Yeah, that aniseed aroma is huge.
Yeah,
it
big
comes-
licorice.
Yeah.
Cheers,
Yep.
lads.
Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
you can
in
notice it.
yeah, I was in Finland a couple of months ago, and Finland is where people love licorice. So
Right.
I did try a really interesting licorice sour beer, like a raspberry
Ooh.
licorice sour, which
Yep.
went really nicely. But I feel like licorice is such a divisive flavour.
It can be, yeah.
I feel like it with Kiwis, yeah, maybe it's just the thing in Scandinavia that just
Right.
everyone loves licorice. But yeah, I bet a lot of people probably wouldn't be reaching for this can.
Yeah, that's the thing. We took it down to the festival at the Cloud a month ago, and yeah, it basically got that reception. People either loved it and wanted more and more of it, or tried a little sip and turned their nose up and walked away. So
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of licorice. My mum loves it, and I always hated it growing up. But this is, to me, is kind of the essence of the. Like, I could see a bits of why people like it. There's just not something I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
But this, to me, has the essence of the nice bits of licorice.
Right.
That aniseed is kind of restrained. It doesn't get that kind of astringent note that it sometimes
It
can.
can get, eh?
And the
Yep.
sweetness from that malt base really balances out nicely.
Yeah.
It's not too roasty. That a little bit of that rye spice kind of comes in to support
As well.
And yeah, it's a really nicely constructed beer.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's a very clever beer. It is. Yeah, you could give it to someone as a blind taste test
And
and,
they
be
would-
like,
yep.
"What's this
What
beer
is in it?" Yep.
inspired by?" And it's like a licorice all sorts.
Yeah.
And and I think the coconut.
There is a little bit of coconut there. We didn't go hard on it.
No.
But there is a little bit of coconut essence that we built and dropped into the fermenter in that one. So yeah.
And I think that works well as sort of like a bit of a lower note. It
That's
sort
it.
of gives it a smoothness and maybe a roundedness.
Yep.
So not necessarily the sharp anise type notes.
That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, this is a really well done beer.
Thanks.
Good work.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Pretty
Yeah.
stoked with it.
Yeah, smoothness is what I was going to say because yeah, so licorice has and that aniseed has a tendency to be kind of a rough flavour. When I was in Argentina, I tried Fernet, which is their
Yeah.
kind of aniseed liqueur,
Liqueur, yeah.
and I hated it. I thought it was absolutely disgusting, and and all the Argentinians were smashing it back. Congratulations, Argentina, by the way. And my wife loved it, and everyone was raving about it. And I was like, I cannot drink this.
No
I will.
more.
I will have a Quilmes, please. But yeah, this beer like carries that flavour. I think because of that body and sweetness, a lot of licorice products tend to be a bit drier. And that body and sweetness kind of gives it more of a platform to take that rough edge off.
Yeah, and I think there's also the sort of there's the perception of sweetness as well. I think coconut often gives things that sort of just dessert type slight note to it. But yeah, it's definitely it's a subtle character in there. It's not a coconut beer whatsoever.
No, it's not knocking the socks off or anything.
But it works really nicely
Yep.
with the big licorice notes.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who designed your cans?
For this one, we have this one is a friend down in Christchurch at the moment.
Cool.
Who my partner used to live with, and he's doing some graphic design work for us at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're
Really
kind
cool.
of. It did come together really nicely.
Yeah, just little licorice all sorts
Licorice in the
Space Invaders.
That's cool.
Really awesome.
Yeah.
So for those of you who don't know about Cowabunga or haven't had any of their beers before, they are located here in Auckland in Morningside, and they're just down at the other end of the beer mile from us here at the Fridge and Flagon. And what is it, 300 litre kit that you guys are brewing on?
Little 300 litre kit down there. We've been going for 2 years, and so yeah, things are
You can't visit Cowabunga just yet. Well, I mean, you can visit, say hello, I suppose, if they're there. But it's not a tap room where you can have a beer at yet. But I know the guys are working hard on that. So watch this space. Maybe sometime next year. Follow the Open Beer Mile. And,
yeah.
And if you are not a Licorice fan and you hate this beer, not all Cowabunga beers are this crazy. They have
is this the craziest Cowabunga
This is,
beer?
I would say so. This, along with some of our sours, but even then, compared to this is probably the most adventurous I've gone so far.
Yeah. So if you're in local bottle shops, keep an eye out for stuff like their Radical Rye Pale Ale, what's that, Bodacious Session IPA. Gnarly is your
New Zealand IPA.
New Zealand IPA. And you got smoked red. You've got a hazy IPA. So
tangerine sour. So, yep.
Yeah, and a lot of those cool cans are available in 330s, which is nice to see some of the specialty stuff in 330s, which is the format that I prefer.
Nice. Yeah.
And so you're a bit of a fan of speciality malts, and so you like rye, at least a couple of your beers.
Couple of beers, yeah. I've been playing around with that, and then got my hands on some Black Forest, which this is actually the first one I've used it in, but I could definitely see myself using it again and some other things. Yeah. Yep. What else have I used recently? Yeah, nothing too crazy coming out of the tanks at the moment for summer, but got some ideas in the future.
Brilliant. Well, touch of smoke obviously in the red.
In the red.
Which, for me, I always think smoke is just such a good flavour profile to work with lots and lots of different beers.
Yeah.
Some people think that, some people don't.
We'll get into that debate another day. Well, thanks for joining us. Glad we could rope you in halfway through doing your delivery.
All good.
nice to stop and drink a bit of beer before you
and talk some beer. Yeah, it's great.
Head on your next rounds.
Well, cheers, Jax. Cheers, Stu.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yep. Enjoy.
See you tomorrow.